Hiding in the woods in Izmir, these refugees fled Syria and are hoping to cross the Aegean Sea to Greece.
My kids are so young, they're 2 and 3, and to feed them, I would have to join a militant group. Am I going to fight my own people?
In September, the Turkish Coast Guard intercepted the highest number of people trying to travel across the sea this year.
Right here is the Turkish coast, and over there is the Greek side. A lot of people hide here in the trees and try to make the 5-kilometer journey across. But today the sea is a bit rough, and that's quite worrying because if a migrant boat capsizes, the people in it may die within minutes.
Since 2015, the Coast Guard has rescued tens of thousands of people. After the EU and Turkey signed a deal in 2016 to stem the flow of refugees into Europe, the number of arrivals dropped by 85%. Migrant deaths are also down sharply. With dozens of children and pregnant women in the group, Yasir says they will try to cross just before nightfall.
We're here because it's the closest point to Chios. I am going to Greece, and I'll see which other European country is willing to receive me and my family.
Getting to Greece doesn't ensure resettlement. EU countries made a pledge to relocate asylum seekers from Greece and Italy. But less than 30,000 have been moved so far. And new arrivals, whether from Turkey or other routes, are only adding to the 60,000 people already stranded there. At the same time, Turkey has been hosting over 3 million refugees. They receive free healthcare and education. But often the services provided to them are lost in translation.
Sometimes they don't know their rights, sometimes they don't know which services are available. Their status in Turkey is temporary. Even if they spend 10 or 15 years in Turkey, if the status is lifted at any point, they would have to go back to their countries. And this scares them a bit.
So the refugees opt for Europe, hoping to reunite with their families, many of whom already crossed in 2015. And for those who want to reach Europe, the ending is not always a happy one. Up in the hills of Izmir is a cemetery of the unknown, where hundreds of refugees who have died at sea are buried. Most of them are women and children, and those who have been found together are buried together, with no name, just a number. Aishe Jamal, Strait Talk, Izmir.